All right, traders, a very good evening. I'm Himali Bhatia from the Financial Analyst, here to give you a quick post market analysis for today, that is the 6th of January 2021. So, today was a really interesting day in the markets, and the amateur traders actually got blown off, and the expert traders made really good money. So the trade wasn't that really difficult. It's just the extreme volatility in the market, and we had already initiated a caution on our Telegram channel that amateur traders should sit out of the markets yesterday and today as well. And considering tomorrow being the weekly expiry, the amateur traders should still sit out of the markets and just observe the markets because the markets are here to whiplash you and take your money away from you. All right. So take this as a word of caution, and let's start with the analysis for today. So today we really clocked in some good money. Devang had been speaking of GMM Fodler for quite some time now, and he had recommended around, I think, around 3,800 levels, and it made a high of 6%. So let's take a look at GMM quickly over here, and it was a really good trade over here. 6% profits clocked in for the day, but after that we saw a good plunge as well in the stock. Now, why had this happened was because of the systematic risk in the market. When the market started plunging, so did the stock react to it, and it also started plunging. So there wasn't any problem with this trade. As a matter of fact, the intraday traders made really good money, and once the levels were broken over here, you could have booked your profits over here. Another trade given by us was on Escorts. Now, over here, Escorts, I had shared this trade last night around 2 a.m., 2:15 a.m., and I had said that Escorts is looking like a good buy about 1,320. So what went wrong over here, and how could you have taken a trade? So Escorts actually wasn't a wrong trade. It actually, respected the levels. Now, I can guarantee you all that whoever were the nugget hunters over here did definitely face a loss. I'm not being so happy about it, but take this as a lesson. Our Telegram channel is for your education, is for your analysis. It's to supplement you, and it is not a source of copy trading. So I had asked to buy escorts above 1,320 in the morning. 15-minute candle, it did go above 1,320, but it never gave a closing above it. And all the expert traders in the market and all our clients, they are aware of this concept that we take a trade only when the 15-minute candle gives a close above or below any particular given level in the market. So this stock did not give a close about the level recommended. As a matter of fact, it broke this trend line. I had shared this chart on the group on the Telegram channel last night, and it broke this trend line over here. And our clients, as a matter of fact, took this as an advantage and they shorted the market, taking huge profits home. So that is how you go about it. If we are sharing an analysis on the group, now the overall sentiment was bullish, so I was only looking at the bullish view, but there was again a trade at the bottom side as well. And whenever we share something on the group, make sure you do your own analysis. The levels are given, all you have to do is play by the levels. And today, Escorts again did take a support at this level at the bottom over here around 1,280 levels. And from there, it again bounced back up, retraced a particular level of 1,300, and from there, it again corrected. All right. So now let's speak of Nifty, Bank Nifty, the main indices in the markets, and how could you have taken a trade over here? So let's first start off with Bank Nifty. Now, the Bank Nifty is also something which, I had given this on the Telegram channel. I had clearly mentioned that Bank Nifty has been precisely respecting the trend line. I'll show you the trend line, and which is forming from the lower levels. And make sure to add this to your analysis. I clearly mentioned that you should add this to your analysis. This was around 11:30 today morning, and let's see how the trade go about it. So let's first talk about this trend line that I've plotted on the Bank Nifty 15-minute chart. And it is exactly the same. The Charts haven't been fabricated. You can, cross check it. I'll share the charts again. So look at this green trend line. This green trend line has been respected since the 30,400 levels. You can see it's taken a resistance over here. It's taken a resistance over here. And as you go forward, it's taken a support over here on the 30th of December, taken a support on the 31st of December. Again, it has taken a support on the 31st of December. As a matter of fact, the beautiful part was yesterday the markets closed around this trend line. It closed at the resistance level over here, and today it opened with a gap up, again taking multiple supports over here. Finally, when the trend line broke, that was one clear indication that all right, we have to go short in the market and make some money over here. So people who had done that, they clocked in really good money. Now see, the green trend line is something which was there for a long time in the market, and it was a key level in the market. So if a key level is broken on either side, that is an that is a trigger that I have to take a trade in the market. If it breaks on the upside, you go for long. If it breaks on the downside, you go for a short. Again, do we go blindly in? No, we look for closings. So when the Bank Nifty gave a closing below this level, that was one trigger. All right, we should look for a shorting opportunity in the market, and then the markets plunged from there. So this was something which was shared on the group. Then we had, we also had mentioned a couple of days back that the amateur traders are to sit out of the markets and they should not take a trade or do not participate in the markets. So the word of caution has already been shared in the markets earlier. And the reason behind this, why the amateur traders actually failed, is because of this big movements in the market. It's not that the amateur traders couldn't have made money in the markets. It's just because of the big movements. Now, what has happened is as soon as it gave a breakdown, the markets plunged. And again, there was a high level of rejection at the lows, pushing the price back up. So, this creates a lot of fear amongst the people. And I do not understand for a fact that why do people not have conviction about their trades? If they are in a trade and they think their analysis is right, then they should also have the conviction, and only when they have a conviction in the trade, then they will be profitable. So, two things. One, we always need patience. Be patient in a trade. We have logical stop loss place. We have logical analysis done before taking a trade. So keep your patience and have a conviction. These are the two things that make a trader profitable in the market. So I'll show you my trade. What trade did I take in the market? I had, decided as a matter of fact that I will not participate in the markets today, and I just took some few scalps here and there today. Did not actually participate. I did give you all the levels. It did work out very well, but this is again the rule of discipline. If I had decided not to take a trade today, I did scalp a little, but I was fixed that I will not go big in the market. I will not do something ridiculous. So follow your trading discipline. Only then you will stay profitable in the market. So let's quickly take a look at the Nifty levels as well. So there was this trend line on Nifty as well. It was respecting these. It was taking a support at this trend line quite sometimes. One was on the 4th of January. Then again, it was on the 5th of January, followed by another support level taken on the 5th of January. And again, we had a couple of supports being taken over here. Ultimately, it gave a breakdown. Now what happened is I took a trade over here somewhere around the closing over here. The markets did plunge over here and it again started moving on the upside. So did I fear? No. I had a logical stop loss about this triangle. I knew that if the trade goes wrong, I have to either take a stop loss over here or somewhere around over here. So what I did was I knew that the markets are just coming to retest this level over here, and that is exactly what has happened in the markets. 90% of people fail in such cases. They think that the markets just bluffed, or there is a bear trap. They just speak random words in the market, and they don't actually learn about the levels. So learn about the levels. We all know that the market comes and retests the particular level. So what has happened? It gave a trend line. Great. So shouldn't the trend line be respected? It should. It broke the trend line, came back, retested the level, and from there you can see how the markets literally plunged. So I took a short scalp up till here and I was out of the markets. As I told you, I didn't really wish to trade today, didn't go big in the market. And this was something which was again shared on the Telegram channel as well. So if you haven't already, taken part or joined the Telegram channel, make sure you do so. Link is in the description, and the best part is it is completely free. So make sure you take join up our Telegram channel. It's something where we share our analysis, and it can be something which will be very profitable for you. So I did put my profit screenshot today on the channel as well, and this is something I'll come to it. It's on Bank Nifty. I'd place some retracement levels over there. Now, let me also speak of a trade that Devang had particularly taken today. So around the level when the markets were giving a breakdown or were on a verge to give a breakdown, Devang had actually, decided to take a long in the market. Now, at that time, the market actually did not give a breakdown. It was just at the verge of it. So it wasn't a wrong analysis over there. But now, what the learning point over here is that he respected and accepted his losses and he quickly booked his losses, did not keep his losers open. And you can look at the final figure over here. That is how you make money in the market. He learned, he accepted, and finally he made it big. And that is all you have to do in the market. So people, are just clinging on to the trades for no reason. They are just in some sort of hope that, I don't know, God will come in and he will just reverse the markets. Nothing as such. You have to respect the levels. If it has triggered the stop loss, it has triggered the stop loss. You have to exit. And then he quickly reversed his trade, and you can see good money, easy money. That's it. So again, he's also mentioned over here, you have to book your losses and you do not have to hung up on the trades that you have taken in the market. So that is how you trade in the market. All right. Now, speaking of, the retracement levels that I had mentioned earlier, markets today, especially Bank Nifty, it, beautifully respected the price action. And if I draw the retracement level over here, Fibonacci retracement level over here, it first came down, closed around the 23.6 percentage, then fell down, and it took a support around 38 levels. And as a matter of fact, it closed around the 23% levels itself. So it was a very good price action point of view. All you had to do is, just stay in convection for your trades today, and you could have made it big. For those who did, I am very happy for you. Well done. Make sure you hit the like button and do let us know in the comments that did you make it big or not, and did you spot this trend line, and were you able to trade basis this trend line over here. Now, the best part that Bank Nifty is currently showing is that it has exactly respected the 31,500 level that was suggested by our team, that 31,000 was earlier acting as a resistance. You can see it was earlier acting as a resistance and it should now act as a support. So the bulls have protected this level very well and have given a strong closing. So there is no need to panic in the market. And going forward, I think that the only concern that I see in Bank Nifty is 31,900 levels. Sorry, it's somewhere around over here, 31,900 levels. Over here, they can face a trend line resistance. The bulls can face a trend line resistance, and the buyers, oh sorry, and the sellers can protect this level and block them from going further up. So this is a level of caution that I'm raising in today's video. And if the sellers are able to protect this level, then stay a little cautious. I'm not asking you to panic. I'm not asking you to start shorting the market or just blindly selling. If the price action suggests, we will take short positions. If not, we will continue to stay on buy at dip strategy. All right. So this is something on Bank Nifty that I see currently. Let's take a quick look at Nifty. We will be coming out with a detailed analysis video tonight. And Nifty is again taken a resistance around 14,150 levels. So if the 14,200 levels is protected by the sellers, then again that is something which is slightly alarming. Till then, please go with the follow, or please follow the strategy of buy a dip, and many of you have made huge money out of it. So make sure to give this a thumbs up, and join our Telegram channel as well. So that is all for today. And I'll also give you a quick tip over here on Bank Nifty. I just remembered one thing, that how do we identify a false break. So today I'll also share with you one more thing. I had taken a quick scalp over here as well on the upside. I'll just quickly clear up the chart over here. I had taken a quick scalp on the upside over here once this level was broken. Small scalp, but I managed to quickly book my profits at the top itself. And why is that? Because the next candle immediately was a red candle. So let me share with you two main tricks to identify a false breakout. One, if the markets are breaking out from a certain level and you feel that the momentum is slowing down, then there is a time that you book your profits. If it gives a move again, then you can again enter into the markets. But if you feel that the momentum is slowing down, then there is a highly likely possibility that the market is giving a false breakout. Secondly, whenever there is a breakout in the market and your RSI is in the overbought zone, then there is again a highly likely possibility that the market can give a false breakout. Now, in the recent bull run in Nifty and Bank Nifty, there were breakouts when the RSI was in the overbought zone, but also make note that the sentiment of the market was of extreme greed. And since yesterday, or sorry, since morning, we see that there wasn't extreme greed in the market. Markets were moving in a sideways manner, and it was a really boring market since morning. Around 12:15, it gave a breakout, and the RSI was also in the overbought zone. So that was some sort of an indication that all right, it can be a false breakout, but still scalped a little, and finally it showed that a red candle is coming into action. So the momentum is also lost, and also it was creating a small negative divergence over here. So this is how you actually play into the markets, take your actions into the markets, and trade accordingly. All right, and finally, before I conclude today's session, let me give you a few quick tips. I understand that our TF family is putting in a lot of effort to learn things. We receive tons and tons of DMs on Instagram, and or we receive tons of messages on our WhatsApp, that you have been learning a lot from the YouTube channel, from the books that we share, from the analysis that we share on the Telegram channel or on any public domain out there. So, I'll give you a few quick tips how to trade in the markets. Efforts are good, but there should be some direction to it. All right. Now, for those of you who are really interested in intraday trading, you can practice in the live market hours in the morning. And after that, in the evening, why don't you all open up the commodities market, open up the American markets, and virtually trade on them as well? That is how you will be adapted to the different volatility scenarios, and that is how you gradually become an expert trader in the market. You understand levels better, you understand things better, you understand scenarios better, and in that way you will gradually be on the verge to become a pro trader. Secondly, I see a lot of people, just jumping around multiple strategies. All right, today there's that strategy, today there's that strategy. Today they'll put in one indicator, the other day they'll put in another indicator. Have you ever looked at my trading? I have simple, clean charts, some levels plotted on the chart, and just one indicator. That's about it. And why is this working out for me? It's because I am keeping things to its minimal level. And once you keep things on its minimal level, only then you'll be able to understand things. Be minimalistic, right? Now, if you're a beginner, I'd suggest that go through all the indicators once and then gradually, try to understand and just stick to one indicator that you like. Don't go about changing to multiple indicators that won't help you. You will only end up losing money in the market. And there's a really good saying that Bruce Lee had once said, that he is not afraid of the person who has practiced thousand different types of kicks just once. He's rather afraid of that person who has just practiced one kick thousand times. And this is your thing over here. Just practice one indicator thousand times, and then you'll understand about it. You don't have to go practicing thousand different indicators. And finally, the third tip over here, you know there's again a lot of thing there's a common thing that I've seen amongst traders, is that the entire analysis is based on the indicator. They make the indicator the base of their analysis, which is very wrong. If you want to become a pro trader in the market, all you need to know about these five things: one is the open price, second is the high price, third is the low price, fourth is the closing price, and finally, the fifth is the volume. Once you understand these five elements, you have understood 90% of the market, and the rest is just to supplement your analysis. And many of the traders, actually just place their focus on the indicators. Have you actually wondered what an indicator is? It is nothing but a derivative of either price or volume. Each indicator has this element of either price or volume. And if the price action does not give you a confirmation, why do I come out with this thing, is because I have recently received a lot of messages. I am an expert in RS, and many people are asking me, Nifty is showing a negative divergence on daily chart. Why isn't Nifty correcting? What's the problem with it? Is it that RSI is not working? No, it is not the case. The RSI will only complete. So, firstly, stop with the half-hearted learning. Until yesterday, the markets or the RSI was open-ended. Today, it finally gave a selling pressure. But still, will I consider a sell over here? No. Has the price action given me confirmation? Not yet. It's showing me rejection at the lows. It's showing that the buyers are still protecting the levels at the lows. Will I place my indicator? Will I give my indicator more importance than the price action? Absolutely not. So these indicators are well once you understand the price action. If you do not understand the price action, you do not understand anything. All right. So these are some quick tips. I don't quite often come on YouTube, so I thought I'll just share it with you. Make sure, let me know if you like it. Let me know if you like it. And we as a team, it's not just me, it's not just Devang. We are an entire team of TFA putting in hours and hours of analysis, and we are day in day out studying a lot of concepts just for you all. So make sure to give it a thumbs up and let us know that you are a part of the TF family. So you can throw in a sweet comment down below saying that I'm a part of hashtag TF family. Let us all know. Our team will be motivated about this. And that's about it. I'm Himali Bhatia from the Financial Analyst signing off for today, and I shall see you all pretty soon. I hope you loved the video. Bye bye.